And the Buckeyes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wolverines offense will have the football first. Last time these two met, Ohio State didn't just fight that team across the field. They pretty much knocked them out, stomping Michigan.
Yeah, it was a heavyweight knockout, too. They were throwing haymakers right from the opening bell. We know that Ohio State barons at such a high caliber. They're consistently pumping guys into the NFL. First-round talent as well. Last year's game, all of their best players, they showed up big.
And Michigan had no answer, and now does Michigan have an answer this year? Because it's another talented Buckeye team. Every year you're going to play the Buckeyes, they're going to be talented. Michigan has to make the game physical. Michigan has to play their brand of football if they want to change the outcome.
Couldn't find a lane. He picked up with a run to the 31. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. To the air, it's Underwood. Caught near the sticks, it's Moore. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Out of the gun, the inside kid. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit too for the location of the
My God, I
put it out in front of his big
totally
man.
went.
He was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Turning it on. And
Come on.
on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Oh my.
And he will score.
Wow. That was pretty incredible. I ain't gonna lie. Wow. Good shit, Underwood. I kind of lost track of who that trolling because I was trying to sub out that.
Everybody in this building up.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal... on that return. The Buckeyes offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw it, Saying. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Rich Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise. Continuing to get out of having that expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports. You pay a lot of money to do a job, and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll go to the ground. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. False start on offense. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Buckeyes are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Got his man downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Ball. Breaks into the open. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness, establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
Part of that Midwest lifestyle, but when you're Ohio State, you recruit at such a high level. You're going to get great offensive linemen, great running backs, so it's not a surprise that they're usually a physical unit.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful.
Wow. He was wide open.
The other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Boy, is he close to that 1st down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might as well give it to him again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass. It's Sayin. That's reeled in. It's Ball. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Just outside the red zone, if they pick up the 1st down, they'll spot it at the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the back. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ball. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. The Buckeyes come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Got a hand on it nicely and broken up in the end zone.
Some QBs see it right off the jump, believe what they see, and they go in and they go for it regardless. And I think right there, he knew where he wanted to go with the football, and he missed. But it looked like to me he was forcing it a little bit too much.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw. It's Saying. They go to the wide receiver screen. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the ref. That'll bring him to within 4.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can you make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and now will leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Morgan. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Hand off to the single back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position for the defensive line is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Always good to get points on a drive, David. Chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best.
He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Saying. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
There we go.
But these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State, the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you could pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
Lost a throw on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great, and as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. They're setting up the screen. They'll stop him just outside the 30 at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for the first down, and now they have a decision to make. They're throwing for it on fourth down. And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Leaves it with the running back. There he goes.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains. And when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Hang on, swooping, and Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Wolverines are on the move. They'll give it to him again. Turns away from the defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolverines with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the tight end. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, the ground game. Breaks the tackle. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's deep.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. And this defense, this crowd, this atmosphere, it can rattle an offense in a hurry.
You can shake them up. You can get to the quarterback and affect them. We all know they become very human. They start seeing things. And with this crowd, they can't hear anything. This place is going absolutely nuts. Nice job rushing the passer. Night in the corner.
Takes a handoff. It's Marshall. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
That's a nice job by this defense, getting in the backfield quick. They got there so fast, anticipating pass on third and long, but they reacted so well to the run, get the tackle for a loss, and now probably going to force the punt.
After After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Sayin. He's taking the shot. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. High the chains now on second and long. Tight end now in motion. Give to the running back. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Makes the grab. It's Smith. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes it past the marker. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. There's so many great rivalries in college football, guys, but I think this one, because of the disdain and the excellence, sort of rises to the top.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there are great rivalries scattered all around this country. In-state rivalries, interconference rivalries, a great history, great pageantry. But I think what makes Ohio State versus Michigan unique is the fact that more often than not, these are two teams competing for national championships at the end of the year, and this game really does determine the national landscape.
And 19 national championships between the two teams. Late in the year, it always matters. You go back to 2006, number 1 versus number 2. So always disdain, always hate. Don't even call each other by their names. Like, this rivalry means so much to college football.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. Bag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Got the quick pass. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really throws all the routes in his toolbox.
And the Buckeyes get enough to move the chains. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Oh, and baby, and stroll into the end zone for the score.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback, good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. When you get the extra point, this thing is all knotted up.
Extra point here.
Just want to see how this play kind of developed here with their defense. They had to cover 2 man. Let's see. They're out here for a second. These 2. Cover 2 man. He's on a curl, slants, drag. Okay, so he's gonna. These 2 drop back, and number 2's on 5. Yeah, number 2's on 5. So let's see. He's kind of. They're doing what they're supposed to do. So number 6 on the tight end. Okay. Who's this guy? Oh, he has the running back. Okay. 40 has. Oh, he has. Okay, he went with that tight end. So they're pretty. Oh, okay. Wow. The 2 defenders. So the drag route and then that slant. Look, they bump in. That's actually kind of cool. They like picked each other. He was with them. Wow. Wow. Wide open. Let me see if yeah, I could have. Would have had to throw it now. Yeah, I could have got it.
The game. And the extra point splits the uprights. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his spot. And good work by the Cubs team to knock down the return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15. Wants to go up top on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's a great example of the defense there, timing it in the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball down, he went not picking up the first.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when the Wolverines and Buckeyes get together, and a fun first half to boot. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Ohio State plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Inside his own 5. And the returner goes
game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that...
Oh, it's picked up. Not the second half tornado. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Snagged out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11. First down in the red zone, and this crowd imploring its defense to stand firm. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll keep it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourself. And listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical.
Touchdown, Wolverines! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second
What?
half.
I was pressing a button.
Formations on offense is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger
Didn't even switch.
You saw it right there.
What is that?
They'll try to add it to their lead.
Honestly, I'll be happy if I do lose, but on Notre Dame.
And the extra point is through, and they're on top by 7. And when they check in with counters,
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. NC State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This Pac team has picked itself up before, and they are capable of it again today. They're trailing by 9 to North Carolina. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, we'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here in the second half.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. The RPO, fire complete to the right. Still running at the 40. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Well, how about the offense setting that play out? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. He's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again with that last catch. That's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. first play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Morgan. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little weight. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking for room. It's Haynes. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Hang on, Snoopy. The Buckeyes run to the ground to try to pick up the first. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stops him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from the 29. The lone back's got it. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold on.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. To the air, it's Sayin. Right down the middle. A little too much on that one.
What in the fuck, bro?
He's not able to connect that time with his
I don't.
in-break. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. I know these windows are going to
That's
be
tough.
in the middle of the field.
He is terrible.
Second down, go to the air. Snagged in the middle, makes 30. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down to a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Sets up the screen. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it up to 43. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Makes the catch. It's Porter. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. The Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun. Give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving. Fires on the move. Serious arm strength.
I'm not.
Every defense in the country.
Oh. Why is he so active? Seriously, why is he... What? No power. 91, 89, 80. That's really good. Why is he so active?
It's about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll run it to the right side. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down and 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Underwood. Right on the money. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Wolverines decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get
What?
some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David. In this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Shit.
This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Got it set up on the outside. Still lining up the 35. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they can get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Plays like that with just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downhill and picking up some
Hell.
Great job maintained by this defense. And in order to do that, any man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back in the trap. That's exactly what happened.
To throw and say it. Gets open. No chance to run, but still a good game. And the wants to adjust the pattern. Takes it from the gun on third down. Looking to the big tight end.
I don't think what. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like,
Oh my goodness.
miss, make great. And the Packers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. RPO complete to open the drive. And the defense settled in to stop them for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pulls it in with one hand. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. On the move. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing in this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Oh my. What a hit.
Starts to come loose and pop out.
Back to throw, it's Underwood. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped short at the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. with a first down in the final period. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, he leads it with the back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy, that are always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open.
And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Defense scoops it up, and he's
There's no way that's a fumble.
He goes down after the short return.
No way.
A play to get the
No way that was a fumble. What? Oh. Oh.
Now,
That was
with hang on here, the coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag. And I guess he was wide
I can't believe they called that a fumble. That was second.
dropping back. It's Sayed. Got it in the middle. It's Graham.
Why are the receivers taking each other? Can they not avoid running into each other?
You've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. It just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Trying to move the sticks on third down. Going up top again. Quarterback down, breaking the field. And the ball's free in the backfield. Defense swarming on that loose ball. That'll be a turnover.
This is the point of the game in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that was definitely a fumble.
Turnovers
Son
matter so much. The defense knows if they can just find a way
Nobody
to stay
throws.
possession, they're giving themselves an opportunity to win it, and they do it right there. Physical play, you see the speed, and they're able to create the TO.
To the air on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him away too much.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make a catch.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Bring in the heat. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
It's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front he could not protect the ball.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Just pick shitty defense.
Wow, what a great job by that quarterback.
They're playing man-to-man on third down. Until then,
Stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Looking for space. It's Haynes. Man, defender miss. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a fourth quarter lead, but they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Pater. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. The give to the tailback. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. It's third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. He did not make it a stonewall on third down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
wow. Who this? Yeah.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together.
Oh, shit.
Green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
Saying I'm gonna throw shit right now.
From the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use.
The wrong button.
That play basically could have just ran that route to the wide receiver. He was all over him. There was no shot that receiver was going to be able to make that play. Beautiful job by the defensive back.
Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. He'll have to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Caught behind the line. It's Porter. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. And the Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to the receiver. But when you try to strain,
I don't know if the patch or what, but I have never seen receivers running into people like that ever.
Looking downfield, second. This one's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking.
Oh, what the hell?
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Now on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. They go to the ground. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. He's got 67 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that
Fuck
one.
no.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. They met him there and forced the TFL.
On 3rd down, going up top. That's caught. It's Porter. A huge jump as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
This guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. It just seems to always be getting open. His quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give out of the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Come on with the injuries now. Can you get this? What the hell?
First down without scoring. 3rd down.
My gosh.
A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
Jesus Christ, I hate that anyway.
All field goals are not created equal. Kicks in the 4th quarter and take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit, getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights. All the pressure, all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll try the run. Makes a man miss. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. Quick handoff. Right off the defender. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The give to the back. Makes one man miss. Runs through a tackle. He steps out of bounds, and that'll stop the clock. Great awareness there on that run. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The play action fake. Makes the catch. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10.
And that's just a timing one. And if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that game, and let my receiver do the rest of it.
The defense is going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Takes his man miss. They finally wrestle down the senior.
What in the...
Before he picks up some value.
Why are they all of a sudden going to run the ball?
Offense up tempo. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Escapes trouble. Rushes on him. He's doing what he does best. He can move.
Wow.
It's as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check it out.
He was breaking somebody's tackles. What the hell? It's
The Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to the counter. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. The offense uses the timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. It's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, you want to see him finish strong. And I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity.
oh, shit. That was funny. That's hot. That's funny.
Let's do that. Let's get a touchdown on the board. Let's find out.
Well, from a Notre Dame, it's actually not very good, I reckon. I don't know. I'm kind of mad at him. Probably would have missed it.
The Buckeyes will try to run out the clock in this final minute. Power football with the run.
I did not. I did not want to do that. I don't know why I wanted to try to slide. I was just pulled around. What are you talking?
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. And the Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Catch in the middle, it's Marshall. They made the stop, but not before he takes
Nope. No way, bud. Choke. Choke. Ohio State.
1 for 4 now in this game kicking after that miss.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in quick formation.
That's a good game.
The game may be the best rivalry in college football, and this year, the Buckeyes will hold the bragging rights. Now we'll put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. What a show both of these teams put on today. A couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.